Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. Today we have a couple of new product unboxings. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but there's some stuff that's caught my eye over the last couple of weeks, and I picked it up, so we're going to unbox it here on the channel. And as you might be able to see from the label, it's kind of hard to read, but we are going to have a couple of familiar faces on the channel, so let's go ahead and jump into this mailer right on top first. Our first familiar face on the channel is Orbits. You may remember them as they make the connecting arrows that I use for most of my Arkham Horror card game campaigns. They also made the tokens for the Dreamers when I did my Dream Eaters campaign way back in April. So this should be some new tokens that come with Edge of the Earth. Let's go ahead and get this open and see what's in here. So if you remember from when Actually, I didn't film the unboxing of campaign expansion on the channel, so never mind. I had started to do a filming of it, but it ended up being only like 3 or so minutes. So first I see the... Okay, alright. So looks like I did have a large player token bundle in here as well. I was just double checking the invoice. Let's see what we've got here. So first up, we do see the Edge of the Earth bundle in here. So in here, I'll go ahead and crack this open, but I definitely see the film on here that I'm going to have to peel off. We have the various seal tokens on here. I won't go into what these are used for, but they are used... Well, I won't spoil what they're used for in case you haven't played Edge of the Earth yet. The only reason I know what they're used for is because I'm also working on recording the audio story for it. So the audio recordings that I play, I record all of those myself. And I usually try to record that when I have some time. Also in here, we have the frost tokens in here. So the way these will work, and I'll go ahead and spoil this just so you're prepared for it. But these are tokens that you'll add throughout the course of the campaign, and they'll stay in the bag between scenarios. So the way these work is the first frost token serves as a -1 and pull another token out of the bag. The second, if you pull a second frost token on that skill test, it's the same thing as being tentacle touched. So yeah, something you want to avoid if you can help it. But anyway, that will do it for that bundle. We also have the core bundle in here. So let me go ahead and pull this open. So we have... Okay. What else do we have in here? Alright, so we've got looks like we've got 3 Clue and 3 Doom tokens on here. Once again, there's the yellow film on there that I'll have to peel off. Then we have 3 and 5 resource markers. Those look cool. We have 5 and presumably 10 health on here. Yep. Do we have the same for sanity? We do not appear to have the same for sanity, which is a little surprising, but... Oh, actually no, it actually isn't surprising because you can use that to stack a lot of damage on there rather than using a mess of 3s. Of course, by the time you're getting into those quantities, you might be looking for dice anyway, but that's just another random aside as I clatter some of the tokens on here. But I'll have to peel all of those. Those do look cool, though. But anyway, that will do it for the box from Orbits. Now let's take a look at our other unboxing. Here's our other box on the channel. The other familiar face on here. This is another package from By Your Command. So this should be tokens for Dune Imperium and a new set of clues on Eldritch Horror. The clues for Eldritch Horror would have been a little more timely with Christmas and Arkham, and I meant to get those ordered beforehand, but I was a little bit of a derp, so I ran out of time on getting those ordered, and I still had to use the red-backed clues. But let's go ahead and have a look in here and see what we've got. So the first thing I see we have is another excess tape job. So I think I want to just go at it from right here. There we go. Let's see if I can get in there. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Double check. I'll adjust the lighting there. Okay. Alright, so let's see what all we've got in here. We wrapped it in tissue paper. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and get everything sorted out here. Because it looks like I got everything that I expected. So we'll get those off to the side. Alright, I will go ahead and sort everything out, and then we'll come back to this product. First up, we'll take a look at the Dune Imperium tokens. Now, some of these I'm probably going to have to peel so I can see what they actually are. Some of them I'm going to have to peel anyway before I use them, but first up we see the water tokens on here. Once again, a very durable plastic, so they'll go through a lot of abuse. Then we have, I believe these are the alliance markers. That's what these look like at a glance. So that's cool. Then we've got our spice tokens. You can see the different sizes in here. We've got the small for 1. Next up is, or do they go straight from 1 to 5? Yeah, I think it goes straight from 1 to 5 in here. Okay, cool. We've got Solari. These go also from 1 to 5, it looks like. Now, it does mention in the rulebook for Dune Imperium that the components are not limited, so I'll be able to use these along with what's existing in the box. So let's see what we've got here. 7, 8. Wait. What are these, Alliance? These are either alliance markers or agent markers. No, you know what? But I think these are victory point trackers, although no. Let's see, actually, I think one of those might be a victory point tracker. I think that might be a victory point tracker. Then the other one is just set aside, if I remember right. But anyway, then we have our control banners in here. Looks like some of them are already peeled, so that kind of makes my life a little bit easier. The control markers you use when you win a conflict for a location. You put those on there, and then you get some kind of bonus, either extra Solari or extra spice, usually. Let's see, then here, I think these are related to the special ability of one of the leaders in the game. So I think I'm going to peel one of these just to find out. Because I do see the same film on here that I'm going to have to peel. And once again, I've got no fingernails, but apparently I don't need a lot for fingernails. So, if I remember, like I said, if I remember right, I think these relate to the special ability of one of the leaders in the game. I forget what exactly they do because I don't play with that leader very often. I'm still kind of learning the game in a solo mode before I'm comfortable trying to bring it out and teach it to people. But it looks to be a pretty straightforward game for the most part. Nothing too terribly convoluted there. Then in here, let's take a look and see what we've got. I kind of see the swords for the Swordmaster. What are these? I think these are probably the agents? Yeah, that would make sense for these to be the agents. 3 red. 1, 2, 3 green. And then okay, so I think these seem like they're probably the agents. And then are these the... Okay, 1, 2, 3, and blue, green... Wait, something's not right here then. Okay. 3, so we have, looks like we have, like I said, I'm doing a little bit of peeling here so I can kind of figure out what's what. But... Alright, so we've got 1, 2, looks like 3, 3, and 3. I feel like you need, if those are supposed to be the alliance markers, I'm trying to think what those are. Wait, you don't stand those on top of the agents, do you? Let's see if these go together. Yeah. I might have better luck with one that's already peeled. Let's see. Because the agents aren't peeled yet, but the... Let's see if I got one peeled. Okay, I've got a yellow completely peeled. So let's see if these... Those... Blast it all. Okay, well... That didn't break already on me, did it? I don't think so. No, I don't think those will fit, actually. Seems weird, but that's the only... Truth be told, that's the only thing I can think of that... Actually, that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense, but these might be... I think these are supposed to be bases for the agents, but the agents don't seem to stand up very well in them. I wonder if they need to be a touch deeper. I don't know. That's the only thing I can come up with that makes sense. But as soon as you... Well, that seems to be holding... It seems to be holding okay-ish, but... Okay, actually, that would make sense if that's what they're supposed to be for, but I don't know if they didn't get cut deep enough, or if I don't know if the agents just didn't get cut into a deep enough shape, but I'm definitely having problems with them holding together. So the agent tokens look beautiful, but if I can't use them for the base, I can't use them for what I think they're supposed to be, then I'm not sure I'm going to use the base at least, but I do like like I said, I do like what they're trying to go for here. Some of them are holding together, but it's very spotty, I think is the word I want for that. Seems like they're a little bit on the touchy side, but there is definitely potential there. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, so... One of these is probably like a first player marker or something. Okay. Didn't mean to jar the camera there. Okay. I'm not sure what that token's used for. Maybe I just haven't gotten there yet. But maybe I just haven't gotten that far in game yet. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to break a little deeper into the game for Dune Imperium to see what these ultimately are. But yeah, so far I like the replacement agent tokens. I'm not sure about the base though. I don't know if these just didn't get cut deep enough, or... Whoa, okay, that was a little on the creaky side, but... Okay, let me peel this blue one and see, because that actually seemed like it was holding pretty well. Stick that in there. I think that's the best one. It feels like the best one I've had hold so far. But that... Okay, yellow seems to be holding okay now. Let's try a green. Okay, green seems to be... Okay, never mind. Spoke a little too soon. They seem... I think the word I want here is inconsistent. I like the idea of having these... I like the idea of having these agents with bases on them, but... I don't know, some of them seem like they work, and some of them don't. I'm probably still going to use the agents even without the bases, because the agents look beautiful. But just the inconsistency of how the bases are working, that does kind of bother me a little bit. But let me see if I have any luck with appealed agent into appealed red agent into appealed base. Okay. Those can get garbaged out. Alright, so they seem to be holding for the most part, I think, but there is a little bit of inconsistency here, which makes me a trifle nervous. Anyway, I'll go ahead and box these up. We've got one last thing to look at in the Dune Imperium token set. So yeah, definitely, it seems like they're holding for the most part, but I think there's enough inconsistency there. I think if the agent tokens got cut a trifle deeper, I think if the base was a little bit taller on them, like at the very bottom. Looks like I had an agent fall out, but I'll show you what I'm talking. I'll show you kind of what I have in mind with this. Here it is. So at the very bottom, you can see a little bit of a ridge where it's supposed to go into the... You can see a little piece here. It might be hard to see. The camera doesn't seem to want to focus on it. But at the bottom there is a little piece where it's supposed to go into the base. I think if that was a little bit bigger, it might hold a bit better. Just my initial opinion on that. Then last up we have looks like probably the Swordmasters. There should be a Mentat in here somewhere. I wonder if there should be a Mentat token in here somewhere. I wonder if it might be mixed in here. But similarly, probably the Swordmasters. But yeah, I think if these are the Swordmasters, like I think they are, sword tokens, yeah, I think something like this, where if you notice on here, you can see you've got the base here for the sword tokens, and then granted it's part of the shaft, but it gives you the idea. I think if the agent was a little more, I think if the base of the agent was a little more like that, those tokens would hold a lot better. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on that now. I do really like the look of these tokens, just in my opinion. And then the little, looks like one of the pieces from the base came out, but nothing that you'd use. I generally am very happy with the look of these Dune Imperium tokens. I'll definitely be using those in my gameplays of Dune Imperium. But anyway, I will get this packaged up, sorted out, and I'll have to peel it later. But let's take a look at what else came in from By Your Command. Last up, we have the aforementioned new set of clues for Eldritch Horror. Now, if you remember back to my unboxing video where I got the first set of clues I had, I was very happy with those clues for the most part, and I've been happy as I've used them. The one problem I had with that batch of clues, though, is it was red text on a green background. It would have been a big problem for people who are red-green colorblind, which I happen to not be red-green colorblind, but one of my friends is red-green colorblind, so it would have been a big problem for him to use those clues. But anyway, so I swapped out these, so I bought a new set of clues. These are supposed to be white-backed clues, which I think will work a lot better for people who are not red-green colorblind, but let's go ahead and peel one of these, and we'll do a little bit of clue comparison on these. So, first up, we'll peel this side. Looks to be the same clue icon that we have before. And then we'll peel it on the back. And oh yeah, I can tell already, even before I get this peeled. Oh yeah, that is going to work a lot better. Won't be such a big problem for people who are red-green colorblind. So let me go ahead, let's do a little bit of comparison on these clues. So for comparison, I got a clue from the original, that came with the game, is this one. This one will be the red-backed clue, and then the white-backed clue. So here we flip over that. It's nice and easy to read over there, and you can tell on this side, it's been through the ringer a little bit. Now when we come over to this side, we have the aforementioned red text on green background. In fact, even here, I'm having a bit of a time reading that, but you can see it's faint, but you can see red text on a green background, hard to read. Now looking at this, I am very happy with that, so I'm glad Buyer Command swapped out those clues, and I'll be using these white-backed clues moving forward on the channel. But anyway, that will do it for this product unboxing video. I've got to figure out what the winter campaign is going to be. I originally was going to make it be Edge of the Earth, but my group is going to be getting ready to start Edge of the Earth, and I don't want to run 2 sessions of Edge of the Earth at the same time. So I'm going to have to find a different campaign for that, but I also have a lot of peeling to do on these tokens. So I will let you guys know with a video later this week on what the new winter campaign is going to end up being. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. In case I don't upload again this year, have a happy new year, and take care, everybody.